Hello, my Scorpios, and welcome to your June mid-month love tarot reading. This is going to be for the second half of June, so from around June 15th to July 1st. Keep in mind, Scorpio, that time is fluid, so you could have already been dealing with this, or possibly will be dealing with this more into July. So keep that in mind, Scorpio, as we go through the reading. You can also check out your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, because not all messages will resonate with every single Scorpio out there. One more thing, Scorpio, just remember the energy can go vice versa. So if this is not you, this could be the person you are dealing with as well. So if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I will be posting in July weekend love readings, daily love readings, and pick a card love readings. So let's get into it, Scorpio. Spirit for Scorpio. Can I please have 3 cards for my Scorpio? What are my themes here for Scorpio? For the first half of, for the second half of June for Scorpio. From June 15th to July 1st, the second half of June for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Scorpio, what's your first card? We have clarity of belief, the Ace of Swords. Possibly hearing some new information this second half of June. We also have sadness and isolation. This is the Three of Swords. And we also have giving and receiving. This is the Six of Pentacles. So what I see here, Scorpio, is possibly either you have hurt someone or someone has hurt you. I feel as though you are finding victory over this with that clarity of belief here. Why is this light looking like this? With that clarity of belief, I feel as though you are finding victory over this sadness and isolation. With giving and receiving here, I do feel as though possibly, Scorpio, you are going to either be meeting somebody that you are having extremely well reciprocated energy with, or Scorpio, you really got hurt in the past because of somebody not reciprocating your energy. And I feel as though with the Ace of Swords, clarity of belief being your first card out, I do feel like, Scorpio, you may be hearing from this person who caused you this hurt. Possibly they want to bring the balance back into this partnership. Friendship could be, or you guys maybe were just dating, but there's definitely a sense that somebody got their heart broken here. Or Scorpio, if this was not you getting hurt, possibly you have hurt somebody else. Maybe you didn't know that you really hurt them, but I do see that there is some sadness here, but I feel like that is being kind of overpowered by this Ace of Swords. So I feel as though you're finding victory over this sadness, Scorpio. So that's why I do believe that you are either finding new love or hearing from whomever caused you this sadness. Spirit, can I please have 6 cards for my Scorpios in love for Scorpio? For Scorpio, Spirit in love. All right, Scorpio. So underneath that clarity of belief, we have the Knight of Wands. Underneath sadness and isolation, we have the Hanged Man. Underneath giving and receiving, we have the Two of Cups. Underneath the Knight of Wands, we have the Five of Wands. Underneath the Hanged Man, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And underneath the Two of Cups, we have the Hermit. Okay, Scorpio. So definitely there was somebody who was very in and out in your life. I feel they could have been a friend. They could have been somebody that you were dating. It could have been somebody you even had a crush on. I feel as though they caused you a lot of conflict. They caused you a lot of insecurity. I feel like as though they caused you possible jealousy here if this person was also dealing with other people, because the Knight of Wands is very passionate, in and out energy. He is very fast moving knight. If you see, his horse is up and ready to go. And being clarified here with the Five of Wands, with this being under the Ace of Swords, Scorpio, I feel like you're getting clarity on someone being a player here, or on just the fact that they like to spread out their energy to multiple people. Maybe it doesn't have to be at the same time, but it could be very quick that this person is doing this. Maybe 1 month they're talking to this person, the next month they're talking to this person, the next month they're talking to me. You know, so there's like some sort of energy here where I feel as though this person could have caused you a lot of internal energy where you felt extremely conflicted inside, a lot of challenge to deal with in your emotional body. Possibly like one moment you want to talk to them, the next moment you want to rip their heads off, like something like that. Because with the Five of Wands here, like that could be argumentative energy as well. So possibly this person is going to be reaching out to you, and Scorpio, you're just going to be like, oh my gosh. Like, I feel like you're just not going to be very happy with it. Some of you are going to be happy the fact that they reached out, but I feel like others of you are just going to be like, no, 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 no. I have no time to deal with this right now. You have got to go. Because I do feel as though, Scorpio, you have changed your perception on that Three of Swords, the Hanged Man, to the Nine of Pentacles. Scorpio, you were once stuck, or this person was stuck on how to heal this hurt. And I feel as though they have turned this Hanged Man upside down. They have changed their perception. You see his head is all lit up yellow. And this card that is clarifying it is the utmost yellow card, the Nine of Pentacles. So Scorpio, whatever happened here, whatever hurt that you have dealt with, you definitely are going to be changing your perception towards this hurt and really finding your worth come the mid of June, because you are really changing the perception and really understanding your situation from a different view here. Because the Hanged Man, he is normally standing upright like as a normal person, but he goes upside down to look at his situation from a different perspective. And Scorpio, this is what Spirit wants you to do so you can find your worth and value and your truth, your abundance over whatever hurt that you have dealt with. Because I feel as though with giving and receiving here, with the Two of Pentacles, with the Hermit, I do feel as though, Scorpio, this person is making their way back around, but I also feel as though you have possibly will be meeting another energy too. Because we have giving and receiving, which is the Six of Pentacles, which is that equal give and take, that reciprocating energy. And this is showing me that whomever you were dealing with before, they possibly went hermit mode on this partnership, but I feel as though you also freed yourself from the partnership as well. And possibly for some of you Scorpios, you're already in another partnership when this person makes their way back around, and you're just like, no, I'm not even going to answer. I'm not even going to say anything. because I do feel as though you're hearing from somebody who really caused you a lot of conflict. But I also feel like, Scorpio, for some of you, you're either already in a partnership where you have a lot of equal give and take with somebody, and it's a good, nice, healing relationship where you are finding a lot about yourself. But for others of you, Scorpio, I feel as though you're having this energy come in for you, but you're also having another energy come in for you as well, which could be a new energy that is really going to be a lot more equal than this person was over here. A lot happening here. For my Scorpios that are in partnerships already, I do feel as though there was possibly a lot of conflict, a lot of arguments, and someone was definitely hurt here. And I feel as though for my Scorpios in unions already, I do feel as though whomever was hurt, you are freeing yourself from that hurt. And I feel as though you guys are trying to find the healing within this partnership to really have that equal give and take back and forth. So, like I said, Scorpio, no matter what, there is some sort of partnership that you're either in or on the horizon for you that is going to be a lot more equal than whatever this used to be. Possibly for some of you, this person could be the one who has that change of perception and decides to be a lot more reciprocating towards you, Scorpio. So that is also a possibility here with this, because I feel as though some of you Scorpios are just going to be like, oh no, I'm not going to deal with this again. But some of you may actually give this person a chance and they may surprise you. So let's see here, Scorpio. Can I please have 6 more cards for my Scorpios? Spirit, for the second half of June for my Scorpios for the second half of June. All right. All right, clarifying that Knight of Wands, we have the Hierophant. That is Taurus energy. We also have the Hanged Man here, Pisces energy. That is being clarified by the Hermit, which is also Pisces and Virgo energy. We now have Hermit here twice. A lot of reflection, a lot of looking within here as well. Clarifying that Two of Cups, we have the King of Swords, air sign energy. That could be a Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. I'm just going to move these down so you can start seeing the bottom row. Perfect. You can still see those words up there. So clarifying the Five of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands again. We also have the Nine of Pentacles being clarified by the Ace of Wands. There's that new energy. I felt that. I felt something here. Underneath that Hermit, we have the Two of Wands. All right, let's get into it, Scorpio. So we have the Knight of Wands being clarified here with the Hierophant. So this is showing me that whomever this relationship was in the past, there's definitely it's giving me a lot of karmic energy as well. There's definitely a soul lesson here tied to whomever this Knight of Wands energy is. Possibly the soul lesson is to isolate yourself from this person's when they do return back into your life, because I do see a lot of isolated energy, a lot of cutting energy as well, Scorpio. Possibly you are really not playing around with this person anymore, but I do feel as though there is a soul contract that you have with this person to learn a lesson from them, because once again we have the Knight of Wands to the Five of Wands. So this is once again that in and out energy being clarified by that conflictive energy. So really, Scorpio, you really could have been dealing with a player in the past. And I feel as though, I just feel like some of you Scorpios, this person is going to come back around, and it's going to cause, maybe there's going to be an argument here, because I do feel like there's communication coming in for you, Scorpio. So it could be an argument, or it could just be a back and forth kind of conflictive conversation, kind of like, well, where did you go? You're always in and out, like those kind of things. It doesn't have to necessarily be like you two like really going at it, but this person, this Knight of Wands energy here is definitely a karmic energy that is really just trying to ruffle your feathers here, Scorpio. And I feel as though they hurt you very much in the past. Possibly this person even cut you off to be with another person, because we do have the Hangman to the Hermit. So this is showing me that whoever was hurt really was hurt. So Scorpio, if this is you really being hurt, you had to look within, you had to find that healing within, you really had to self-reflect and really find your worth again. Go hermit mode, really be isolated, change perception, really find your worth. And I feel as though, Scorpio, you're finding your worth, and this person, this Knight of Wands, is also going to pick up on the energy that my Scorpio has moved on and found their worth. They have healed their heart from what I did. Now I need to come back and I need to see what's up. So I feel as though for some of you Scorpios, this is somebody returning back to you. This Knight of Wands energy who is going to cause you a little bit of conflict, a little bit of feeling like I don't know exactly what to do. Why is this energy back? I don't know how to navigate this, because there's like an extreme sense of really trying to figure out what to do here and really trying to look within. Like Spirit wants you to really go hermit mode on this and really heal yourself, which showing me that this possibly could have really hurt. And vice versa, Scorpio, this person could have gone hermit mode on you and just isolated themselves from you with no explanation and no nothing. And the hermit decides to have a change of heart and find his way back around. That could also be here, Scorpio. For others of you, like I said, this Knight of Wands energy, I feel like he's going to make his way back in no matter what. But I do feel like for some of you, you are really meeting somebody that you are going to have a good relationship with. And I feel as though this is this Ace of Wands here for some of you. That passionate new beginning on the table after you free yourself from this hurt that this person caused. It could also be you freeing yourself from this person if this person returns back as well, because I do see giving and receiving up there being clarified by the Two of Cups with the Knight of Swords. So possibly Scorpio, this Knight of Wands energy, if it is not a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it doesn't have to be those signs. You could be dealing with somebody who is an air sign as well, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So I do feel as though you have a new energy coming in for you, a soulmate energy, somebody who is very logically thinking. How do I want to say that? Has a lot of logical thoughts, maybe not super emotional, but I feel like for some of my Scorpios, like some Scorpios don't really necessarily want to be too emotional, but I feel as though it's going to be a nice equal give and take, because once again, we have the Two of Cups, we have giving and receiving up here. So I see the equal give and take that you are going to be having with this new soulmate energy. Or for some of you, this Knight of Wands over here, after realizing that Scorpio do not want the BS no more, they may transform into really being this better person and really giving you more reciprocation, more love, and more of that, just like we're equal, and not that like there's a power play here. We're like, oh, I don't want to show too much emotion because this other person is not showing me that much emotion. I feel like with whoever this new energy is, or if this is a returning person, if this is that returning person, there's going to be more of that equal give and take. And I feel like it's going to be more logical in the sense and less emotional, which I feel like possibly you both need right now, because somebody was extremely hurt here. So I feel like this is a nice thing to happen. So I feel like for others of you Scorpios, this is you freeing yourself from this player energy and finding yourself a king. And this king knows that there needs to be an equal give and take. That Two of Cups, both of these people in this card are giving the same amount of love to each other. So Scorpio, you may be meeting somebody who's like extremely king energy, because I do see here with the Hermit, once again with the Two of Wands, that I feel as though nonetheless, Scorpio, you are going to be finding that healing. You are going to be finding this renewed sense of hope in your love life. And I feel like you're going to choose the new path with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is the choice to choose the new path. And you do have a choice here, because I do feel as though for a lot of you Scorpios, you possibly have moved on from this player energy, and they're going to come back in and say, hey, Scorpio, I have changed, and you just have to make a choice. For others of you, you could have already been dealing with somebody, and if I just said that, possibly. For others of you, it could be that you are just plain old single and you were really extremely hurt over this Knight of Wands energy, and you meet a new energy after you really heal from what this person did, and you choose the new path. Because for some of you, this Knight of Wands energy is just showing up because Spirit wants me to know what severely hurt you, Scorpio. But for others of you, I do feel as though this person's energy is going to return back. I just feel like, Scorpio, you're just so to yourself right now that you're just not even going to... Like, maybe you're going to talk to them. I mean, possibly. But I just feel like it's going to cause some conflict or just some sort of back and forth where there's just like some... It's going to be passionate, so that's why I'm feeling that it could be somewhat frustrating as well. But I feel as though, Scorpio, you really took the time and energy to free yourself from what this person did to you, and they're going to come back around, and whether you choose this wand is all up to you. But I do feel as though you do have another person on your horizon coming in for you that's really going to be a different energy, more stable, and really more equal, because that's what we're looking for here. We're looking for more equality, because the power play that this person gave you, Scorpio, really burned you and really hurt you to the point where you had to go hermit twice. You had to change your perception. You had to free yourself. Like, you did it. You did that, Scorpio. You're worthy. You are valuable. So now you have to act like it. And that's why I feel like Spirit wants you to do. Wow, Scorpio. Whoever this player energy is, oh my goodness, they're so back and forth, so in and out of your life. So you're definitely going to know who this is. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get 3 Moonology cards out for you, Scorpio, for the second half of June in love for my Scorpios, for the second half of June in love. All right, Scorpio, your first card out here is we have Beautiful. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. For some of you, it's releasing this person. For others of you, it could just be releasing the negativity you share with this person, because for some of you, this person may actually change that perception here and really find your worth and value and do it right this time. And we also, wow, Scorpio, work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Ooh, this is interesting. I don't think that's ever happened before. Okay, and your next card out here is we have your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Yeah, I feel this over here. Remember when I felt like that that Knight of Wands was somewhat of a karmic, possibly a soul evolution lesson to go through with your commitment is being tested. Yeah, Scorpio. Yeah. Because this is all about you. I don't see anything else. I don't see any other, like, not that I don't see any other sign, but I'm really feeling like this is about you, Scorpio. So with it's time to release negativity, that is for you to let go of all things that really have caused you extreme conflict in the past, which I love how that came right on top of that conflictive energy, that 5 of Wands energy, right? That energy of arguments, that energy of jealousy, insecurity. So with this card, you're right to have your suspicions on whatever you have suspicions over. It's the end now of an argument, and holding a grudge would be toxic. So they are definitely advising to let something go. So possibly, Scorpio, for you, it's letting this person go. Or possibly, Scorpio, for you, it's letting go of what this person did to you. Because possibly it is phasing you too much. So also with this card, use your magic, Scorpio. You have all you need inside you to bring your desired result. All you have to do is release the negativity. A lot of people do not understand how much negative thoughts, fears, and doubts really have an impact on your life, your relationships. And I feel as though this is what's happening here for you, Scorpio. There is some sense to really release negativity, work through the fears and the doubts that you have. So with this new moon in Scorpio, this is where I do feel as though this person has possible potential to transform. For some of you, this message will not resonate with all of you. This in and out energy possibly does have transformational energy because of all of the Scorpio energy we are having here. But I feel as though this person is also being tested from you, Scorpio. Because you are like, okay, well, I found my worth. I'm just going to go and do me. And now they're having a hard time. They're feeling conflicted. Well, why isn't Scorpio welcoming me back into their life with open arms? So with work through your fears, this card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the death, birth, and rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about, transforming. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It may be a little dark, but it will be deep and transformational. This card also suggests if you know you are magical, then this is time to work your magic. Ooh, magic here once again here, Scorpio. So, time to let go of a grudge once again. Move on from any jealousy. And make a investment into yourself, Scorpio. And last but not least, with that first quarter moon of your commitment is being tested. This is straight from spirit, straight from universe. Scorpio, if you're resonating with this, you're probably like, yeah, I have felt my commitment to the spirits, to source, to whomever you believe in, is being tested with dealing with this stuff here. So, there could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. Like, I felt that with this before it came out. Wow, thank you, Spirit. So, the first quarter moon calls you to face any hurdles with confidence and help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, Scorpio, so believe in yourself. You're halfway to your goal, but you still need to put in more effort. So, if this is you trying to get over this person or trying to find your value, you are almost there. I see this happening for you very soon as well. And I do feel as though with this card, there's like a need to recommit to someone or something. So that's why I do feel as though for a lot of you, you are recommitting to your love life and possibly embracing this new energy. Or this person here is going to find a way to transform and recommit to you. But I do feel as though, Scorpio, this could also be recommitting to yourself and what is best for you, because Spirit is really, really, really all over this, Scorpio, because we have so much. It's all purple too, so it's like they kept the aesthetic with the Scorpio cards in that deck. So Scorpio, there's a lot happening here, and just really work on finding that value and worth, and reflect on your hurt, and really work on healing yourself. And I feel as though this is, for some of you, I feel like this is a warning as well, because this person, I really do feel like, nonetheless, no matter what your situation is right now, even if you are already in a relationship, if you're just dating around, if you're single, I just feel like this energy is coming back. I just feel like they are. So that may be, for some of you who are already in a commitment, your commitment being tested. Remember I said karmic, the Hierophant up there with Spirit once again. But for others of you, I do feel as though this person's spiritual lesson is to renew and change their perspective on love. And possibly it could be through you, Scorpio. So, nonetheless, Spirit is strongly here, and you have a lot of things coming in for you for the second half of June in your love life, Scorpio. So definitely leave me a comment below if you enjoyed this reading. If you would like to book a private reading, in the description box you can send me an email and I will walk you through everything, or you can send me a direct message on Instagram. So thank you, Scorpio. Bye.